Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, I don't have to state the obvious like I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Old man winter and Mother Nature just is not cooperating with us, to say the least. This past weekend with the snow, the rain, the wind, the inclement weather, you name it, it just really took a toll not only on the fish but the fishermen, and then also the number of people that were going out, obviously. The reports are very few and far between. Guys are still having a little luck when they're getting out there, and I emphasize when they're getting out there. Many of the lakes are slush covered, and it just makes for slow going for many of the people that are going on in the area lakes. But as far as the walleyes are concerned, guys that I heard were catching fish were a few at Thompson, a few at Ponset, as well as Bitter, mainly some small ones there. And then also a few at 81 Ponds in Sinai, and also Wabe. Perch bite, Big Stone continues to produce some nice perch, as well as Ponset. And then as far as crappie is concerned, it's been kind of few and far between there. A few being caught at Vermilion, especially in the late afternoon and evening hours. So again, the reports are very few and far between because of the ice conditions out there, and also the weather. It's just been unbearable, and we got more adverse weather coming in this week. So the main thing is, if you go out there, be safe, folks. Be smart. Use some of the same things that you used as the season started, such as safety picks, ice picks, as well as some other safety equipment to keep you and everyone else around you safe the rest of this winter season. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to make it pretty short and sweet. The first thing we're going to talk about is taking care of your ice fishing equipment. A lot of people now are putting their equipment away for the summer, and so what we need you to do is make sure you store it properly. Make sure you have the ice shack set up when it's dry, not obviously this week, but sometime when there's a little bit of wind and some drier weather to really dry that shack out, and so that mold does not form over the summer. So the main thing is dry it out. And then also the auger and the electronics, wipe them down and store them properly. Make sure that when you're storing your electronics, make sure you every once in a while, and we recommend at least once a month, charge that battery up so that you're not having to replace the battery next fall. And then also your jigs, making sure that your jig compartments are all nice and dry. A lot of times people will put those jigs away when they're wet, and then all of a sudden you'll have a rust problem. So again, just a little bit more extra care, a little bit more time will pay off in the long run. So again, take care of that ice fishing equipment as you're putting it away for the summer. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd@DakotaAngler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you that we still have some ice fishing equipment still on sale. So we're going to be putting it away here over the next week. So if you want some of those last-minute great buys on shacks, even a few augers and electronics, stop on by here and take advantage of the great prices. Some of the stuff is marked down to my price only. So again, you're not going to find these prices anywhere else. And also, especially next year, because they're already we've been told they're already going up in price by quite a bit. So be aware of that. Also, stop on by the store here and check out this open water equipment. We have more and more being put out each day. As you can see behind me, we have the new Flicker Shads on display and for sale. So stop on by and take a look at what's new for this upcoming season. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next time, and again, thanks for watching.